Good morning, my fellow Michiganders. Good morning, my fellow Americans. I told you all that I was going to be on here a lot more because of the clown show that is happening out in our country right now. It's never ending, folks. It truly is. So, welcome to the Grassroots Army podcast. I am, of course, your host, former Michigan gubernatorial candidate Garrett Soldano, and we are going to get right after it here today. I don't know if y'all saw the Jerry Springer / cat fight that happened last night at the House Oversight Committee. So basically what this was over is it comes after Garland refused to hand over the tapes related to the special counsel Hur's investigation into Biden. As we all can agree, Garland belongs in jail. So let's watch the clown show, aka the Jerry Springer show, at the House Oversight Committee. Here we go.
That Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to
recognizes
apologize. No.
Mr.
She
Perry.
needs to apologize.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
still has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Chair,
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
it's
minority.
pretty
No,
self-evident.
Chair you're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not.
of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd
the.
like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
I would like
Move to strike
order.
the lady's
as well.
words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
words.
another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right.
get
Okay.
your members under
Here's
control.
the correct apology. Ms. Green, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection. Without
Not
objection.
apologizing.
Chair
Reserving the right
recognizes-
Acceptable. How dare you
meeting will
attack the
suspend.
physical
Meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play. with
Baby
me.
girl?
We're gonna,
I don't think
we are going to
so.
move and we're going to take your words down. Thank you very
second.
much.
Oh,
You
y'all
just
did it first.
voted to do
Y'all
it.
did it first, so you
You
don't want to
just
talk about it.
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at, calm down. Calm
No,
down.
because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games,
Crockett.
I can't hear you with your
and
yelling.
You don't want me
Calm
to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can we
come and
send her
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes
Not cute.
Ms. Green for 4 minutes and 21 seconds. 4 minutes. Let Ms. Green talk, and then you all can. I'll recognize.
But I
the one on
moved to
this side.
strike her words for a second time based on her second set of personal remarks attacking another member.
Who?
Chairman Comer.
Because you all cannot
I have an
seem
amendment at
to
the desk,
apply
and this
the rules
sideshow
of the
needs to
committee.
stop.
We have to do this every time.
Hey,
Ms.
I'm
Green,
recognized.
listen,
I'm recognized.
order.
I'm going to
Listen,
go ahead and
I-
start talking.
Look, I know. Look, I don't know if you've noticed it. I have 2 hearing aids. I'm very deaf. I'm not understanding. Everybody's yelling. I'm doing the best I can. Can we not recognize Ms. Green and let
We
her get?
cannot because of the rules of the committee, Mr. Chair. That is what I'm trying to communicate in the present moment.
We have a Okay, what's the motion? What's
The motion.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly how that chairman felt as they were just at each other. My goodness gracious, did that get heated, right? So always entertainment in the clown show of what we call Congress. That is for sure. Let's move on to something even more concerning. Like if you would have came back to me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, definitely 20 years ago, and said, Garrett, what's going on in the public school systems in 2024 is they're going to be, hiding things from parents. They're not going to be telling parents what's going on with their kids. They're going to basically just destroy parental rights. I would have said, like most of you, that will never happen. This is America. The parents have every right. It's their kids. It's not the school's kids. It's not the government kids. We would have never, ever even thought that was even potentially possible. So fast forward to 2024 and what the public schools have become is just an indoctrination center for our children, which I'm going to share a story right now that I am shocked. Right when I think it doesn't get any worse, it gets worse. So listen to what happened. And then I'm going to show the news story where they talk about it. A student at Kansas City Public Schools unfortunately and allegedly was, I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get clipped by the algorithms, but was sexually assaulted, but the other word, the RAPED. All right. Where allegedly another student in the hallway, this is where this occurred, and it was caught on camera. All right. So another student allegedly sexually assaulted a student in the hallway in school, caught on camera. Listen to this. The school decided not to inform the parents because they claim it was an isolated incident. Parents only found out after the student was charged with this alleged assault, and it was reported in the news. Listen to this.
Student at Wyandotte High School is now charged with rape and kidnapping for an alleged assault inside the school. Wyandotte County DA filed those charges in juvenile court. Fox 4 first reported the incident yesterday. Students and parents at the school telling Fox 4 it was the first they'd heard of the assault. Kansas City, Kansas School District says it did not notify the school community, calling it an isolated incident.
What planet do we live on? I mean, holy cow. Just when you think it can't get any worse, they say, hold my beer, it gets worse. It's just, it's concerning. I tell you what, my kids are still in public schools. We live in a very good area. We're blessed to have a pretty good school system. There's a few folks in the school system that are woke, right? But you're going to get that. But by and large, the school and the school board has done a satisfactory job with appealing to both sides. That would be my humble opinion. Definitely don't agree with everything that they're doing, but my kids are teenagers. They're in high school, 8th grade, and my wife and I have done a very good job as raising them the best that we can with the values and beliefs and everything, and to, treat other people like you want to be treated and so forth. But my goodness gracious, if I was starting over and my kids were just starting school, there's no way in hell that I would ever put them in a public school system as of right now. No way. Because there's just too much brainwashing that's happened at the elementary school level. And that's where this starts, folks, is they indoctrinate these kids at a very young age, and they just start programming and brainwashing. It's called conditioning. And then pretty soon your kids have a different value and belief system than what you wanted to instill in them. There's no way in hell, let me repeat, if my kids were just starting school right now, there's no way in hell I would put them in the public school systems. They would be in private school. They would be in Catholic schools. They would be in Christian schools. They would be homeschooled. Let me make that perfectly clear, because it is just insane with what's going on right now. It's horrible. Absolutely freaking horrible. All right. So let's move on from that hot garbage to some more hot garbage that I have for you today. Remember Dylan Mulvaney, right? Do you remember when she fled the U.S. to Peru to feel safe? Do you remember that? Well, I got the video of her little commie TikTok. Here we go. This is her in Peru. This gets good. Watch this.
Hey, is this an okay time? Okay, surprise. I'm in Peru and I'm at Machu Picchu. Isn't this just so beautiful? I'm here by myself, and I used to do a ton of solo traveling. I'm telling you, it's the best. If you could ever do a solo trip somewhere, it is such a good way to get to know yourself better. But I came here to feel something, you know what I mean? And I definitely have. I've done shaman ceremonies that were like 10 years worth of therapy. It was wild. I've seen a lot of llamas, and the people here are so kind. I feel very safe here. It's a little sad that I had to leave my country to feel safe, but that will get better eventually. And I am dying for some Trader Joe's rolled chili lime chips. But other than that, I am so content. Still haven't been kissed yet, but I'm holding out hope. And most of all, this trip has me feeling like I'm my own best friend again. And that is the best feeling in the world. And I hope that you feel that way about yourself too. And I love ya. Okay. Bye.
Man, Dylan's like a cup of coffee in the morning, kind of wakes you up, just shaking your head. So this gets good. Bear with me here as I'm getting in my groove. She fled to Peru to feel safe. All right. Because our country's so horrible. The United States of America is the freest country in the world. the best country in the history of our species, kind of starting to lose that claim. She said she felt very safe. People are very kind. She's so content. Well, Dylan, how do you feel now that Peru just passed a bill classifying trans people as mentally ill? So she would be considered mentally ill in Peru. I wonder if she's going to make a little TikTok-y about this new policy, because she felt, and I quote, very safe. Everyone was very kind, and she was so content. How do you like them apples, Dylan? Moving on, folks. It just keeps coming. Look at all this stuff I got. All this stuff today. My goodness gracious. It just keeps going. All right. So let's go to the next little thing that I got for you. Here we go. The town of Mansfield, Connecticut. You guys ready for Pride Month in June? It's just going to be glorious, let me tell you. The town of Mansfield, Connecticut is holding an official pride flag raising ceremony at Town Hall. The mayor, along with some city council members, will attend. Isn't that great? This will be followed by an official city organized pride event, which includes drag shows for kids and kids, check this out, kids performing in drag. This is your tax dollars at work, folks. Isn't that great? The world we live in. Well, I'm going to fast forward right now. I got 2 more videos for you. We're going to talk about Joe. The Weekend at Bernie's candidate, Joe Biden, who, if you watched my live yesterday, it took him 5 takes in 13 seconds, I think it was. That little clip that he called out President Trump, if you watch it, he makes a statement, cut. 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 So all he could do is make a statement, and then they had to shut the video off. Hey, Joe, here's what you're going to say next. And then he would just regurgitate it like a monkey. Okay? So this is Joe Biden. This is going to be you guys are going to be shocked. This is Joe Biden in 1997. Senator Joe Biden proposed legislation to expand his 1994 crime bill to cover juveniles and marijuana users. Okay? As you know, in the news right now, today, President Biden is taking a stand against the same guy himself that wrote all those drug laws, in the 90s. So this is Joe Biden in 1997. Totally, entirely different human being, folks. This, by the way, is when Democrats were normal. They no longer exist. That's why if you're a Democrat and you're kind of like, I'm just kind of confused, your party is dead. Your party has been taken over by a group of progressive Marxists that believe in keeping secrets from parents, that believes in all this Marxist movement, allowing millions upon millions, over 10 million, I think, of illegal immigrants to flood our country, right? It goes on and on, all right? So this is what your party used to sound like, which if you mute him out or actually put face over his cover or a cover over his face so you don't see who's talking, you'd be like, this guy sounds like a moderate Republican. So here's Joe back in 1997.
Drugs, stupid, it's drugs. It's drugs, stupid, it's drugs. And it is. It is drugs. This statement is unfortunately necessary in the face of rising drug abuse among our children. While drug abuse among adults is holding steady, all the surveys tell us that more and more children are falling prey to drugs. Anecdotal for 1 second, went to one of our leading high schools, public high schools in my state, and one of the leading private high schools. In the midst of the campaign, asked them about what they thought about marijuana, how many thought it was harmless. 85% of the kids raised their hand. First time since the 1974 I've had a debate in a high school with children about whether or not, why isn't it legal? It's the old 1974 argument when I got started in this business. So we have to understand there are 39 million children under the age of 10. If not 1/10 of 1% increase in the percent of those who try drugs occurs, we will still have an 8 or 9% increase in the number of crimes committed as a consequence of drugs because that population is going to balloon. So holding steady is not enough. It will create a crime wave like we haven't seen in the next 10 years unless we do something about it now. So we must also expand the drug courts to cover 50,000 more children. a vast improvement on the no drug testing, no treatment, and no threat of punishment system that typifies so many juvenile courts today. 600,000 convicted first-time drug abusers walk in the street without one single solitary sanction against them. Drug courts are not lenient, they are tougher. They are tougher.
Wow. Right? That's what the Democrats used to sound like. Fast forward to today. So I think it's kind of ironic that the same president, or the president, the same guy, is now taking a stand against himself on what he believed in the 90s about drugs. And I get it. Like, the Dems are probably going nuts on Twitter right now. They can change their minds. It's progressive, right? It's progressive. So, hey, yeah, you can, but I will call out the clown show when I see it. And that is definitely, I don't even know if that's the same guy, to be honest with you. I'm going to end on this. All right. So let me bring up this video because I lost it today, but here it is. Watch this guy. This guy, let me find him. Live streamer. I show speed. He gets bit in the face by a dog that he's taunting. When you play stupid games, folks, you get stupid prizes. This is a great day or great way to end this live today, watching this guy get bit in the face by a little dog. Enjoy. Sorry about the language.
Ah, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, he just fucking bit me! Oh, shit! He just fucking bit me! Oh, shit, he just fucking bit me!
I just wanted you guys to see that and make you smile on a Friday, because that kind of made my day. When you taunt a dog, that's what you get. He's lucky that wasn't a German Shepherd, a Mastiff, some other big dog. It would have been more than just a little nip on your nose, fella. That's for sure. Well, I will continue to do my part, folks. I will continue to call out the clown show because the media cycle is never ending. It's hard for me to even keep up. There's more content. I just didn't have time to cover it all today. So I will be breaking up more content and posting it to all of our platforms. Our platforms are growing at a very fast pace again, which is good to hear. Our TikTok is almost approaching 100,000 after being banned 3 times on there. Our YouTube channel, after being banned last year with 239,000 subscribers, is slowly growing. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers again. So I'm putting a lot of energy there. Obviously, our Facebook is holding steady at, I think, 130 and 120,000 on the 2 platforms. So we're everywhere. That's for sure. So I will continue to do my part to give you up-to-date, accurate, and truthful information. But again, I urge all of you to go over on X and find us at Grassroots Army because there is a lot of great content over there. Right now, it is, I feel, the only platform that allows you to share all kinds of great information and have conversation. You know, people are like, well, there's Telegram and there's Rumble. You know, there's not a lot of people on those except for, you know, people who lean right. What I like about X is it's everyone, the left, the right, the middle, and you can see the conversations evolve. And that's one thing that's for sure is the left gets quiet on a lot of issues. Now I have a troll over there, Michigan Liberals, or Mich Liberals as they're called, their handle. And I have challenged Mich Liberals to a debate, to come on the show, and back their beliefs and values. And I'll treat you good, Michigan Liberals. I will. I'll be fair. But I have an invite out to them that if they would like to come on the show and stand firm in what they believe in, I would love to have you on the show to have a great conversation. Because when you have a handle, Mich Liberals, that makes me think that you are representing all liberals in the state of Michigan. Because my handle is Grassroots Army. So as the leader, I represent that organization. So that's what I stand for. That's what the Grassroots Army stand for. So I would love nothing more than to have Michigan Liberals on, and they come on, show their face like I do, put yourself out there, and let's have a conversation on what's going on in the country, and let's see if you can back what you believe in. I think that's fair. Conversation. That's all I'm asking. I'll take it easy on you for a little bit. So that invitation is there because they've been trolling me hard over on X. So if you want to see some of the comments, it is entertaining. That is for sure. So if they do decide to accept my invitation to come on the show, I will be pushing out the time and the place and let you guys all watch, because you know how much you all love when I debate. I'm pretty good at it. All right. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great Friday. Love your family. Keep grinding, keep motivated, keep inspired, but most importantly, keep activated as we push this little idea forward, this little idea called America in our local communities, our state, and our country. Have a great day. God bless you. God bless the state of Michigan, of course, and always, God bless these United States. Until next time.